Hello guys, welcome back. Smartphone cameras in 2026 have reached an impressive level, combining high-resolution sensors, advanced AI processing, and versatile lenses to deliver near-professional results. From ultra-sharp daylight shots to low-light photography and cinematic video capture, today's phones do it all. Our countdown of the top 5 best phone cameras highlights devices that balance performance, usability, and innovation, perfect for first-time flagship buyers or photography enthusiasts. Featuring models like the Samsung Galaxy A56, Oppo Reno 15 5G, and OnePlus 13 series. These phones prove that capturing stunning photos and videos has never been easier or more accessible. Watch till the end to see which budget phone truly delivered the best value ever. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, and comment your favorite budget phone below. Let's begin. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy A56, Huawei 70 Ultra, Xiaomi, #Samsung Galaxy A56. The Samsung Galaxy A56 feels like a well-rounded phone for your first step into near-flagship territory. In everyday life, it's smooth and user-friendly. Great for texting, social apps, videos, and light multitasking without confusion or delay. Samsung's One UI is intuitive and clear, perfect if you're upgrading from an older phone. Camera quality. The 50MP main camera captures sharp, natural colors in daylight, and the ultra-wide lens is useful for landscapes or group shots. Selfies turn out detailed and bright too. Low-light shots are good for casual use, though they won't match premium flagship phones. Battery life. Battery performance is one of the biggest highlights. The 5,000 mAh battery easily lasts a full day of heavy use. Scrolling, calls, video streaming, and social media, and often can stretch into the next day. With a compatible 45W charger, sold separately, you'll get a quick top-up when needed. Ease of use. The 6.7 120Hz screen is bright and smooth, making videos and scrolling a pleasure. The phone stays cool and responsive most of the time, and Samsung promises long software support. Huawei 70 Ultra. The Huawei Pura 70 Ultra feels like a serious flagship, great specs and premium features. But it's a phone where real-world use doesn't always match the hype, especially for first-time buyers. Camera quality. The camera system is impressive on paper with a large 50MP main sensor, ultra-wide and telephoto lenses, plus up to 3.5 times optical and 100 times digital zoom. In everyday daylight shots, photos are sharp and detailed, and the variable aperture helps with contrast and depth. Macro and zoom photos can be fun for social feeds, but video quality and processing sometimes feel inconsistent compared with other flagships. Battery life. The 5,200 mAh battery easily lasts a full day of heavy use, social media, videos, navigation, and calls, and you can even stretch toward 2 days with lighter use. Fast charging up to 100W is excellent if you use the right charger, and wireless fast charging is a nice bonus. Ease of use. Hardware feels solid with a large 6.8 120Hz display and IP68 resistance. However, the software situation is unusual. In many regions, the phone runs EMUI without Google services, meaning apps like Gmail, Maps, or YouTube must be installed differently or replaced with alternatives, which can frustrate first-time flagship buyers. Pros. Excellent battery life with fast wired and wireless charging. Strong daylight camera performance. Bright, smooth OLED display. Premium build quality. Xiaomi. The Xiaomi Redmi A3 is a budget-friendly smartphone that feels surprisingly solid for day-to-day use, especially if you're new to smartphones or upgrading from an older model. It's simple, reliable, and handles basic tasks like messaging, social media, videos, and calls without stress. Camera quality. The camera is basic but usable. The 8MP rear camera and 5MP front camera take decent photos in good light, enough for social posts and casual snapshots. Don't expect professional-level results in low light, and details can be soft compared with expensive flagship phones. Battery life. Battery life is a big plus here. The large 5,000 mAh battery easily lasts a full day of browsing, chatting, streaming, and light gaming, and often into the next day if you're moderate with usage. There's no super fast charging, but it keeps you going when you're out and about. Ease of use. The phone runs Android 14 with a clean interface that's easy to pick up. The large 6.7 screen with 90 Hz makes scrolling smooth and viewing comfortable. Performance is solid for everyday apps, but it's not meant for heavy gaming or demanding tasks. Number 4. OnePlus One. Xiaomi Redmi Note 7. Motorola Moto 5G. Hashtag OnePlus One. The OnePlus One was a groundbreaking smartphone when it launched, offering high-end specs at a price far lower than other flagships of its time. Even years later, it still feels like a solid everyday phone for basic tasks like messaging, social apps, video streaming, and web browsing. Camera quality. The 13MP rear camera takes decent shots in good daylight, capturing clear details and natural colors for social media or casual photography. However, autofocus can be slow and low-light photos often turn out grainy, so it's not ideal for serious photographers. The 5MP front camera is fine for selfies but won't wow you. Battery life. Battery life is surprisingly strong for a device this age. With normal daily use, chatting, browsing, music, and light video, it comfortably lasts a full day and can stretch toward 2 with lighter use. Charging is quick with the included adapter, though it lacks modern fast charging tech. Ease of use. The 5.5 1080p display is big and bright enough for everyday viewing, and the Android-based CyanogenMod software feels clean and responsive. Performance is smooth for daily tasks thanks to the Snapdragon 801 processor and 3 GB of RAM. Xiaomi Redmi Note 7. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 is a great everyday phone if you're new to smartphones or want solid performance without flagship prices. It's easy to use, feels reliable in day-to-day tasks like calling, messaging, scrolling socials, watching videos, and light multitasking. Perfect for first-time buyers aged 18 to 50. Camera with flash camera quality. The phone's main 48MP camera delivers good photos in daylight with sharp detail and nice colors. Great for Instagram or casual shots, though the extra megahertz doesn't always improve crispness in every photo. Low-light photos are okay but can look a bit soft or overprocessed. Video quality is decent at 1080p but not flagship level. Battery life. One of the Redmi Note 7's biggest strengths is its battery. The large 4000 mAh cell easily lasts a full day of heavy use, browsing, streaming, and chatting, and can stretch close to 2 days with lighter usage. Fast charging is supported, but you'll need a compatible charger for the best speed. Thumbs up ease of use. MIUI, Xiaomi's Android skin, is smooth and generally intuitive, though it includes ads and a heavier interface than stock Android. The screen is large and bright with good resolution, making daily use comfortable. Hashtag Motorola Moto 5G. I've been using the Motorola Moto 5G for a few weeks now, and for a first-time flagship experience, it's impressive. The phone handles daily tasks like social media, messaging, and light multitasking without any noticeable lag. The 5G connectivity feels fast and stable, which is great for streaming videos and browsing. The camera setup is decent for everyday use. Daylight shots are sharp with natural colors, though low-light performance isn't the strongest compared to higher-end flagships. Selfies are clear and good for social sharing, but don't expect DSLR-level quality. Battery life is a standout. With moderate usage, I comfortably get a full day and often more. Charging is reasonably fast, so you're not tethered to the wall for long. The user interface is clean and intuitive, easy to navigate even if you're switching from an older phone. Pros: smooth performance, solid battery life, intuitive UI, reliable 5G. Cons: average low-light camera, not the most premium build. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy A50. Google Pixel 4a, Google Pixel 10 Pro. Samsung Galaxy A50. I've been using the Samsung Galaxy A50 as my main phone for everyday life, and it's a solid all-rounder, especially if you're upgrading to your first flagship-style device without spending a ton. White heavy checkmark bright, colorful AMOLED display. White heavy checkmark good daylight camera and useful wide-angle lens. The camera setup with a 25MP main lens plus wide-angle and depth sensors takes good photos in daylight with vibrant colors and nice detail, and the front selfie camera is great for social pics. Low-light shots aren't as sharp as pricier phones, but they're still decent for everyday use. Reliable battery life and fast charging. Battery life is one of the strong points. The 4000 milliamp hours battery comfortably gets me through a full day with web browsing, social media, videos and calls, and the included 15W fast charging means quick top-ups when needed. Performance with Samsung's One UI feels smooth for daily tasks and apps, and the bright Super AMOLED screen makes browsing and watching videos enjoyable. Pixel 4a. I bought the Pixel 4a as my first flagship-style phone, and it has mostly delivered for everyday use. Excellent camera quality for everyday photos. The camera is easily the best part. The 12.2MP rear shooter takes sharp, detailed photos with natural colors, and Google's software does a great job, especially in bright light. Night sight lets you get usable low-light shots without fuss, which is impressive for this price. In real-life use, the clean Android interface feels smooth and intuitive, even if you're new to a serious phone. Apps launch quickly, the UI stays responsive, and it's comfortable in one hand thanks to its compact size. Battery life is good enough, but not spectacular. The 3140 mAh battery typically gets me through a full day of chatting, browsing, social apps and photos, but heavy gaming or long video sessions drain it faster. You'll likely charge every night. Fast 18W charging helps when you need a quick boost. Google Pixel 10 Pro. I've been using the Pixel 10 Pro as my daily phone for a few weeks, and it mostly impresses for real-life use. The camera system is excellent. Photos are sharp with rich detail and great color. And advanced tools like Magic Eraser, Night Sight, and high-resolution zoom make everyday shots and videos look fantastic without much effort. The front 42MP camera also delivers clear selfies with a wide field of view. In everyday use, the phone feels smooth and responsive, with clean Android software that's easy to navigate even if it's your first flagship. Apps open quickly, scrolling feels fluid, and the adaptive display makes browsing and watching videos enjoyable. Battery life is solid for most users. I comfortably make it through a full day of browsing, photos, messaging, and streaming. Charging isn't the fastest compared with some rivals, but the magnetic Pixel Snap wireless charging is convenient. Number 2. Oppo Reno 15 Service 5G, Honor Magic 8 Pro, Huawei Para 80 Pro. Oppo Reno 15 Service 5G. As a first-time flagship buyer, the Oppo Reno 15 5G is a surprisingly solid choice for everyday life. The camera system is one of its biggest strengths, with a detailed 200MP main sensor, 50MP telephoto zoom and ultra-wide lens, plus a 50MP selfie camera. It captures crisp daylight photos and respectable low-light shots without fuss. Portraits and social media snaps come out vibrant and ready to share straight away. Battery life is also impressive. The 6200 mAh battery easily lasts a full day of mixed use. Social apps, browsing, videos, and the 80W fast charging tops it up quickly when you're in a rush. In real life, the phone feels snappy thanks to its fast hardware and smooth 120Hz AMOLED display, making navigation and gaming smooth. ColorOS is simple and intuitive, so setup and everyday use are easy even if it's your first flagship. Honor Para 8 Pro. If you're stepping up to your first flagship phone, the Huawei Para 80 Pro feels like a serious contender. In day-to-day life. In real life, the interface is smooth and easy to use, with a bright 6.8-inch LTPO OLED screen that makes apps and media look excellent. However, take note, the phone doesn't include native Google services in some regions, so setup of certain apps might take an extra step for first-time buyers. The camera is the star. It uses a large 1-inch 50MP main sensor and versatile triple-lens setup that delivers rich, detailed photos and crisp 4K video in most lighting conditions. Low-light shots look great without a lot of fuss, and even telephoto zoom performs well for social and travel pics. Battery life is solid too. The about 5170 mAh battery lasts a full day with mixed use, social apps, videos, and browsing, and the 100W fast charging gets you back up quickly when you need a boost. Honor Para 8 Pro. If you're stepping up to your first flagship phone, the Huawei Para 80 Pro feels like a serious contender. In day-to-day life. In real life, the interface is smooth and easy to use, with a bright 6.8-inch LTPO OLED screen that makes apps and media look excellent. However, take note, the phone doesn't include native Google services in some regions, so setup of certain apps might take an extra step for first-time buyers. The camera is the star. It uses a large 1-inch 50MP main sensor and versatile triple lens setup that delivers rich, detailed photos and crisp 4K video in most lighting conditions. Low-light shots look great without a lot of fuss, and even telephoto zoom performs well for social and travel pics. Battery life is solid too. The about 5,170 mAh battery lasts a full day with mixed use, social apps, videos, and browsing, and the 100W fast charging gets you back up quickly when you need a boost. Number 1. OnePlus 13 Series. Sony Xperia 1 VLL. Xiaomi 15 Series. OnePlus 13 Series. If you're buying your first flagship phone, the OnePlus 13 series is a very safe and satisfying choice. In daily use, the phone feels fast, smooth, and reliable. Apps open instantly, scrolling is fluid, and multitasking never feels heavy. Oxygen OS is clean and easy to understand, which is great if you're upgrading from a mid-range phone. Camera quality is strong for real life. Daylight photos look sharp with natural colors, and portraits come out clean without much effort. Night photos are good, though not the absolute best in its class, but still more than enough for social media and everyday memories. Video stabilization is solid and easy to use. Battery life is one of the highlights. The large battery easily lasts a full day of heavy use, and fast charging is extremely convenient. Even a short charge gives hours of usage. Smooth performance and clean software. Long battery life with very fast charging. Reliable cameras for daily photos and videos. Low-light camera could be better. Premium price for first-time buyers. The OnePlus 13 series is an excellent first flagship. Powerful, simple, and dependable for everyday use. Sony Xperia 1 VLL. If you're a first-time flagship buyer who values quality and control,
AI camera work helps capture professional, perfectly framed videos, free from shakiness.
In everyday use, the phone feels fast.
Pose estimation anticipates human movement for reliable focus.
No clutter, no confusion.
The subject will remain in the position you would like.
But it's different from point-and-shoot phones. Photos look very natural, especially.
Let your Xperia track the subject so you can stay in the
Telephoto
moment.
zoom is useful, and video
Auto
quality
framing
is
captures the whole scene,
However,
plus
the camera
close-up
performs
video.
best when you take a moment to adjust settings. It's great for people who enjoy photography.
The new ultra-wide lens with minimal distortion for cleaner, more dynamic photos.
Comfortably lasts a full day of normal use like browsing, calls, videos, and some camera
Xperia
work.
1 Mark
Charging
7
speed is
improves
decent, though not
visibility
the fastest compared to some
and
models.
brings Bravia
Tall
quality,
4K OLED
vivid
display is
colors,
sharp
and higher
beautiful
contrast
to
in
use,
any
but
situation.
one-handed use can feel slightly off. Xiaomi 15 series. For first-time flagship buyers, the Xiaomi 15 series offers excellent value with a strong balance of power, camera quality, and ease of use. In everyday life, the phone feels fast and smooth. Whether you're scrolling social media, watching videos, or multitasking, the display is bright and sharp, making it comfortable to use both indoors and outdoors. The camera performance is a big highlight. Photos taken in daylight look crisp with rich colors, and portraits have good background blur. Low-light photos are impressive for the price, thanks to improved night processing, and videos are stable and clear for daily recording and social media use. You don't need camera knowledge, the auto mode does most of the work well. Battery life is reliable. It easily lasts a full day with mixed use, and fast charging is a real convenience, quickly getting you back to 100% when you're in a hurry. The interface is feature-rich but still easy to learn, especially for users upgrading from older phones.